A couple of the highlights. One was making ACCs by a point. We had a really solid first day. Andrew and I and Alma and Sydney, we had probably the best day we had all fall season that first day, and we ended up qualifying for ACCs by a point. We were really excited about that.
Probably the biggest thing was finishing top finishing eighth at the Shell Trophy, which is sort of the fall ending New England Championships, which enabled us to qualify for the Atlantic Coast Championships. And also was extremely helpful for our performance scheduling ranking, which determines what regattas we'll be able to schedule for next spring and the following fall.
Obviously, Andrew had a really good skippering season. Sydney Karnofsky, who is one of our hotshot crews now, she had an awesome year. She's really skilled, a lot of natural talent. And Jake Bratt, Merrick Zaleski, Matt Clara, all talented sailors. So we had a really good freshman class.
The single biggest thing was just that the team sort of made a progression throughout the course of the fall. Our starters are very young. They're primarily freshmen and sophomores. So, it was a little bit difficult at the start of the season, and I think we're on a steady upward curve throughout the fall. And as Bill Belichick says, we just got to keep getting better every week. It sounds like a simple, trite thing to say, but that's the reality of it. Just keep getting better, and we'll let the results take care of themselves.